1 Kings 16. Then the word of Jehovah came to Jehu, son of Hanani, against Baasha, saying, Because I raised you up out of the dust and made you ruler over my people Israel, but you walked in the way of Jeroboam and made my people Israel sin, to provoke me with their sins. See, I'm going to sweep away Baasha and his house, and shall make your house like the house of Jeroboam the son of Nebat. Anyone belonging to Baasha who dies in the city the dogs eat, and anyone belonging to him who dies in a field the birds of the heavens eat. And the rest of the acts of Baasha, what he did, and his might, are they not written in the book of the annals of sovereigns of Israel? So Baasha slept with his fathers and was buried in Tirzah, and his son Elah reigned in his place. Moreover, the word of Jehovah came by the prophet Jehu, son of Hanani, against Baasha and his house, because of all the evil that he did in the eyes of Jehovah, and provoking him with the work of his hands, in being like the house of Jeroboam, and because he smote them. In the 26th year of Asa, sovereign of Yehudah, Elah, son of Baasha, began to reign over Israel in Tirzah 2 years. And his servant Zimri, commander of half his chariots, conspired against him as he was in Tirzah, drinking himself drunk in the house of Arza, who was over his house in Tirzah. Then Zimri came in and smote him, and killed him in the 27th year of Asa, sovereign of Yehudah, and reigned in his place. And it came to be, when he began to reign, as soon as he was seated on the throne, that he smote all the household of Baasha. He did not leave one male, neither of his relatives nor of his friends. So Zimri destroyed the entire house of Baasha, according to the word of Jehovah, which he spoke against Baasha by Jehu the prophet. For all the sins in Baasha and the sins of Elah his son, by which they had sinned, and by which they had made Israel sin, in provoking Jehovah Elohim of Israel with their worthlessnesses. And the rest of the acts of Elah, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Israel? In the 27th year of Asa, sovereign of Yehudah, Zimri reigned 7 days in Tirzah, and the people were encamped against Gibbethon, which belonged to the Philistines. And the people who were encamped heard it said, Zimri has conspired and also smote the sovereign. So all Israel set up Omri, the commander of the army, to reign over Israel that day in the camp. And Omri went up, and all Israel with him, from Gibbethon, and they besieged Tirzah. And it came to be, when Zimri saw that the city was captured, that he went into a high place of the sovereign's house, and burned the sovereign's house down upon himself with fire, and died, because of the sins which he had sinned in doing evil in the eyes of Jehovah, and walking the way of Jeroboam, and in his sin which he had committed to make Israel sin. And the rest of the acts of Zimri, and the conspiracy he made, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Israel? Then the people of Israel were divided into 2 parts. Half the people followed Tibni, son of Ginath, to make him reign, and half followed Omri. But the people who followed Omri were stronger than the people who followed Tibni, son of Ginath. And Tibni died, and Omri reigned. In the 31st year of Asa, sovereign of Yehudah, Omri became sovereign over Israel, and reigned 12 years. He reigned 6 years in Tirzah. And he brought the hill of Shomeron from Shamer for 2 talents of silver, and built on the hill, and called the name of the city which he built Shomeron, after the name of Shemer, owner of the hill. And Omri did evil in the eyes of Jehovah, and did evil more than all those before him, and walked in all the ways of Jeroboam son of Nebat, and in his sin, by which he had made Israel sin, provoking Jehovah Elohim of Israel with their worthlessnesses. And the rest of the acts of Omri, which he did, and the might that he attained, Are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Israel? So Omri slept with his fathers and was buried in Shomeron, and Ahab his son reigned in his place. In the 38th year of Asa, sovereign of Yehudah, Ahab, son of Omri, became sovereign over Yisrael. And Ahab, son of Omri, reigned over Yisrael and Shomeron 22 years. And Ahab, son of Omri, did evil in the eyes of Jehovah, more than all those before him. And it came to be as though it had been a light matter for him to walk in the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, that he took as wife Isabel, the daughter of Ethbaal, sovereign of the Sidonians. And he went and served Baal and bowed himself to it, and raised up an altar for Baal in the house of Baal, which he had built in Shomeron. And Ahab made an Asherah, and Ahab did more to provoke Jehovah, Elohim of Israel, than all the sovereigns of Israel before him. In his days, Hiel of Bethel built Jericho. He laid its foundation at the cost of Abiram his first son, and the cost of his youngest son Segub. He set up its gates, according to the word of Jehovah, which he had spoken through Yehoshua son of Nun.